I'm Elise Baughman. I'm the voice of Pan and the voice of Harmony in the Full Metal Alchemist video game. And I am with Barry Yandell.
Yeah. I am known for William T. Spears from Black Butler, as well as a fan favorite. It's not a big character, but from Soul Eater, the Little Demon. Swing, swing, swing. The jazz is so much more appropriate at nighttime. And maybe another one, Bob from Fairy Tale, but a big fan favorite that is from One Piece, Mr. Tubon Clay, that would love to say, welcome to Anime Adventures. I hate to bother you, but a cup of warm soup will do, chicken noodle preferably.
I love it.
So welcome.
Welcome.
I'm excited to be here. It's a treat. We just found out that we have so much in common.
Yes.
And here we are at Anime Dallas 2019.
That's right.
We ran into each other, and it was meant to be.
It was
and
meant
I
to
will
be.
let her tell you why it was meant to be, because
Well,
we've got a past.
Yes, we do have a past. We found out that our very first show to book, we have it in common, our anime show, Dragon Ball GT. It was both our first roles to book in
She
anime.
voiced Pan.
And you voiced?
I voiced Dolltaki, and I turned her into a doll, like the evil villain that I was.
Yes.
And I'm proud of that character. It's still on my vocal demo, which is
Yeah.
really too long, but if you go to YouTube and put in my name, Barry Yandell, you'll get to hear the very first voice I ever did for Funimation,
Isn't that
and it
crazy?
happened to be on the same show.
Okay, I want to talk details about some of these characters.
Let's do.
Chat details.
Well, although I was only on a few episodes of Soul Eater, big fan favorite, this is probably one of my favorite characters I've ever done, mainly because it is a fan favorite. It's an iconic role.
Uh-huh.
A guy named Zach Bolton, who actually is standing right over there, fabulous
I know, we talked to
voice
him.
actor and director,
Yes.
gifted me this fantastic role of the Little Demon, who talks to soul and talks about jazz being very appropriate at nighttime. And I usually just whatever voice comes to me, it comes out. But I actually did channel a couple of my favorite actors that
Did
may
you?
not be so well known. An actor named Burgess Meredith, who was on Rocky, Grumpy Old Man, and you may know him from the TV series of Batman. He played the Penguin. And then I kind of melded him with a character, an actor named Mercedes McCambridge. You may know her. She was kind of famous in the 50s, but you may know her from the voice of the demon in a little movie called The Exorcist. And I thought it highly appropriate to play a demon.
Yes.
So it's a good one.
That's very
That's
cool.
a good one.
Okay. Next up.
Okay, you fairy tale fans. I'm not on a lot of episodes. I actually just a couple of months ago filmed the very last, voiced the last episode.
Oh, did you?
But this is Bob, the leader of the Pegasus group or something. I don't know a lot about the show. I've got to catch up. But Bob is, as you can see, a bit of a drag queen who needs to go on a little bit of a diet. But I sell a bunch of merchandise. I have stickers of Bob. And if you're needing help with your diet, just get a sticker of Bob and put it on your refrigerator to encourage you what not to be. Anyway, but I have
That's
beautiful
great.
makeup in that character. And then, oh my goodness,
Are we doing this one?
let's do this one.
Okay, let's do
It
this
is
one.
a favorite, and I
Yes.
have been watching this. This is William T. Spears from your favorite show, a lot of people's favorite show, popular one called Black Butler.
Black Butler.
Honored to play him. I normally play zany, kooky, over-the-top gods and monsters, but this is the rare occasion. I like to say I have a face for radio. Your host is beautiful in real life. A lot of times voice actors love not being looked at. I prefer not to be looked at unless I'm on stage.
So, Barry was nominated for Best Supporting Actor by BTVA, Behind the Voice Actors, for his iconic role as this character, William T. Spears. So that is really cool. What an honor to be nominated
Great
for that
honor.
award.
Great
That
honor.
is amazing. And kind of crazy, because if you typically do these zany, crazy characters and then all of a sudden you get something that's different, but then you get nominated, like, wow, congratulations.
And thank you. I usually play such over-the-top kooks, but y'all need to write it. I need to be on the series of My Hero Academia. I'm not yet, but I am proud to say I'm in the movie.
You're
I
in the
play
movie.
Sam, And he's real low-key opposite of the kooky characters that normally play, but that was a great honor.
Oh, that's really cool. And
Like
then
this
one more.
kook, come on. You can't get much kookier than Mr. Tubon
No.
Clay from
One
One
Piece.
Piece, kind of a hit. And I'm talking a lot, but I'm going to tell you a fun story. It's on the actor commentary
Yeah.
that
We
you
love
might
fun
not know.
stories.
You might not know.
You're
My
hearing it
fabulous,
here.
yes, my fabulous director, Mike McFarlane,
Yeah,
for One
love
Piece. He originally played Mr. Tubon Clay in the video game in the first couple episodes.
Uh-huh.
And he was recording one day, and he said, I am totally miscast. Y'all need to call Barry Yandell. He's perfect for this
Oh,
role.
seriously?
So he gifted me this brilliant role. Thank you, Mike McFarlane. And he then took over the role of one of your other favorite characters, known as Buggy the Clown. So that is how I became Mr. Tubon Clay. I will say, and I bet you feel the same way, the voice acting community is so lovely
So
and
lovely.
kind,
Yes.
not competitive, not...
It's not what you would stereotypically think.
Backstabby
Like,
or-
yeah, what people
mean,
sometimes think. What?
Listen, I love theater, but it's
what?
not always the nicest people.
Oh.
But my experience in voice acting,
It's
it's
a
just
great
there's some
community.
don't get me wrong. There's some fabulous. I love you, theater folks. And if you want to be a voice actor, that's your best training is grounded in true theater. So
A
do
lot
it.
of people have said that.
Absolutely. But something different about the voice acting community. They are so kind. Every time I leave a recording session, almost every time, I feel like I've gone to some sort of therapy session. I feel so good about myself. And he was like,
Yes.
"You're my favorite villain." I'm like, "Thank you. I love you. I'm going to go
Tears.
be joyful in life now."
No,
So
you're right. It's a great community. And that has come up like on an interview recently. Like, you're so right. It's a great community. Everybody's
the
supportive.
directors,
It's not what
the,
you think of.
the engineers, which are the true talents in there, I got to tell you, but the directors, the other voice actors, like I'm so excited to be here. There are like 20 or 25 voice actors here. And we're finally getting to just sit down and talk because we just pass each other in the hallway. We don't get to really communicate.
Chit chat.
This has been amazing. So, please, if you have a local con, please request me. I'm available. I'll appear on
And
Christmas
me.
Day, but we'll come as a pair.
We'll come together.
We'll
yes.
recreate our scene from GT. But
We'll come together.
here's the way you do it. You go to the con page.
Oh, this is
not,
good to know,
Not
yeah.
just you. You need like 82 of your closest friends to request us.
Yes.
And then they'll bring us out and we'll meet you in person. But I gotta say, this con, it's my first time here. It's the second year for the con. It is huge. There's lots of personal time with the voice actors. So plan now on coming to Anime Dallas 2020.
Yes. It's
Amazing time. I've had a blast. The energy in the room is great.
great. You're so right.
And I got to meet you.
I know,
So,
we haven't met
hello.
before.
My
Isn't
little
that crazy?
pan.
We
Listen,
both got started in GT, and this is the first time that we've met.
listen,
I love it.
on the TV show, I'm
Yeah.
really nasty to her. But
But
in
he's
real
been so
life,
nice in
I'm a nice
person.
guy. So come to a
Okay.
con and come up and say hi.
Yes, come up and say hi. But you know what I want to hear?
What?
I want to hear your story of how you got started in voiceover.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what I think that you should share. I, think
I
that,
am so proud of this story
I don't know the story, but I
this is
hear
new
it's
to
a
her.
good one.
It's
yeah.
new to her.
Yeah.
About 20 years ago, when Funimation was kind of new, it was in a different location. Now it's a big empire. But I'm so proud to say that, again, some positive comments about the business. I was helping a good friend of mine.
Okay.
I used to teach school, 7th and 8th grade, 21 years.
Okay.
I don't do that anymore. I did teach privately, but anyway, I loved it. I didn't leave because of the kids. I left because of crazy adults. You know who you are. Anyway, last day of school, I'm driving home. Yes, 20-something years ago, we did have cell phones that didn't look like big bricks, but we didn't have navigation. And my dear, dear friend, my lovely friend from college, Christy Geist, who's also a talented, brilliant actor that reminds me of Bette Midler. She's so talented. She called me in a panic. My agent has me an audition at this new place called Funimation, and I'm running late and I can't find it. And can you help me find it? I knew you grew up in the area. I promise you. Meet me in the parking lot of Kentucky Fried Chicken. We did. We were in the parking lot eventually of Funimation, but nobody would answer the phone. Finally, someone answered the phone.
Okay.
They said, we've had a cancellation, we'll still see you. And I said, hey, what about me? She asked. They said no. Well, very
Really?
professionally, not obnoxiously, I showed up anyway and
Okay.
gave my card, said if you get a cancellation, I'll be sitting in the parking lot. Somebody recognized me because I'm also a stage actor, and she said, oh, I know what you can do. You don't need a cancellation. So they brought me into the room, and patience, guys, patience. Over the next 3 to 5 months, they laid down my voice. And then finally, a great guy who's in LA now, Christopher Bevins. You might know him because he was our director,
because
right?
he was our director. We love you, Chris.
He looked like he was 12 years old at the time, but he had me audition for Dolltaki. And he was so complimentary, and he goes, you'll be hearing from, he goes, this isn't our number one project right now, so it may not be in the next few days. And I was kind of dismissive. I was like, I've been coming in for 3 to 5 months. I'm not holding my breath, but thank you, thank you. Well,
Yes.
I got the job, and the fans, even before social media, got kind of excited, and so I kept getting more and more work, and the rest is history. And now I've inherited all these brilliant roles, and I get to visit with fans like you on this great show, Anime Adventures, and meet new friends
Yes.
that are really old friends from the past. We just didn't know each other like most voice actors don't. So
Exactly. Wow.
that's my story.
And
I
you're-
love to say my life changed because I was doing something nice. So go do something nice for somebody, and you never know what'll happen.
What great words. Oh, words of wisdom from
Thank you,
Barry.
thank you.
What a great note to end on,
I think so. Positive.
Wow,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us, and
Oh,
thank you guys
what
for
an
being
honor.
here. I'd love for you to subscribe, click the bell, you'll be notified of future videos.
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Barry Yandell. I need followers, and I want you to see my posts on my latest projects I'm working on.
Yes.
I post about voice acting, musical theater, and sushi. So follow
great
me. It's a
combination.
great combo, and I try to. If you ask me a question, I try to respond back at least with an emoji. So we are so grateful for the fans. We love to meet you.
We do.
Have us both at your cons around the world, and we
Around
love
the
y'all.
world. Love y'all. Bye.